now.
All right.
Gotcha.
All right.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2.
I got a story to tell.
We got a story to tell. Yes,
Peace.
yes.
What's going on, world?
DJ G Dub,
And my man Sam
Myself.
Strong.
Esco, and we got 2 special guests with us tonight. 2 very special guests. On the topic of health and fitness, we have from JNT Creatives, Janice Thompson,
Hello.
Peace.
How are you
who
guys?
I'm
Yeah.
privileged to call my daughter. Yes. And we also have my little brother from another mother. We grew up on the same block. I watched this young man his whole life come up, ups and downs, but he always finds a way to come up. And I love it, man. Inspirational brother. He does a lot of great things, not just for himself, but a lot of other people. He posts inspirational things for people to read, videos. He shares his journey and hopes that somehow it can help you. We got the CEO of B-Dope Fitness, Mr. Winston Stewart, in the building. Good evening, sir.
Yes. Good evening, King. Good evening.
Yes, man. It's great to have both of y'all here.
Yeah, the one thing I definitely like is the fact that we got 2 owners of their own businesses.
Yes.
Owners that are trying to do something different than just going over the valleys or who else is, I don't even know who opened up Planet Fitness to them. They doing their own thing. They got their own, business going. That's definitely dope. So
Absolutely,
welcome to
absolutely.
welcome, y'all. Welcome.
And that's what we always talk about, G. It's kind of like,
Entrepreneurship.
we have greatness around us. Sometimes we're looking down the street when it's right in front of our face. We got inspirational people right around us. So that's the part of the whole point of this show, is highlighting what is right around us, man.
Yeah, because everybody got something. Everybody got something.
Absolutely.
Everybody's born with a gift.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
and
sir.
if you don't use it, you're abusing it pretty much. So
yeah.
True.
So I mean, let's just dive into it. Let's
go.
Let's do it.
So, we wake up, or before I even wake up, like I was saying to G earlier, go to bed like, when I get up tomorrow, I'm going to work out. I'm going to get myself right early. And sometimes I accomplish that. I guess the question is, how do you remain consistent? Because when I go to the gym, I feel good and I'm glad I went. I never worked out and regretted it.
Right.
Never.
Maybe 2 days later, but
That's true.
The muscle spasms be real. But again, once you first leave that gym, you feel good. You feel like you accomplished something. Yeah.
Endorphins are
the
like
same way.
going. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I guess the question is, how do you maintain consistency? Janice, I'm gonna ask you first. The first lady on the show, let me ask.
Hey.
How do you maintain consistency?
For me, I think it's a little bit different. I don't think it's a point of remaining consistent as far as like every day. It's kind of not a battle, but that's like the hardest thing that you're going to tackle that day. And if you can do that, you can do way more in that day or anything else that you wanted to do or thought of.
Okay.
Also, it's like, I think when people want to get fit, they only have like that one goal of changing their body. But fitness is a lot more than just body. It's your mind, it's soul, it's a lot of different things that all go together. So it's it's a slow process, but over time you build that discipline and you kind of just hold yourself accountable because no one else is going to do that for you. So
okay.
Yeah. That's
once you get to that point,
it's real.
I'm not saying that it gets easier, but it's more familiar and you know that feeling of disappointment for yourself, and you don't want to get back there, so you just keep going. And it's not like remaining constant, it's just over and over doing it, like I don't know.
And it's that key word that I was taking from it was discipline. You gotta that's again, discipline your mind, discipline your body. It's something that it can be repetitious. Yeah. But again, it's only for the betterment of the body. So I definitely agree. Yeah. To each his own with it. Because like you were saying, you do it like you get up in the morning, and you want to go at it.
But every time it's a conscious effort. It's not like it's just automatic for people now, or for me in my case, it's not like automatic, like, oh yeah, I'm just going to work out. It's, I have to put myself in that mindset, like I'm going to get on this treadmill today, and I know I'm going to feel great after, and I'm going to have the rest of my day, and I'm going to have that high for the whole day, and that's what gets me going.
Okay, that's excellent. That's excellent. Yeah. Hey, Winston, what's your take? How do you stay consistent or remain consistent?
I mean, so for me, I try to go early in the mornings, but I have like, my daughter at times, so I end up going during like my lunch break or after work. I feel like for me, I've been going to the gym so often. So from me being young, I used to play baseball. I was very athletic, baseball, football, with the older guys, basketball.
Yeah, right.
And like around the age 19, I started to learn how to really work out. Like form matters, and it's not about like ego lifting, they would call it, like extremely heavy just to say I could do it. So I ended up learning from like an older guy of mine, Greg, and he taught me like step by step how to work out, how to eat, how to move, so the working out consistent for me it's part of my life, so if I take too much time off, I feel like I'll be unbalanced.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. You can relate to that.
For sure.
Okay.
So it's gotten to a point where I have to do it. Like before it was like, as a guy, you want to have like the big chest, big arms, big back, girls look at me. But as I got older, it's like your daughter was saying, it's like the reset of your mind. Like for you to have the dedication to consistently go all the time, you could put that into any aspect of your life.
Yeah.
And it's the same rules. It's just like you have to get up. The first day is hard, second's hard, third, fourth may be difficult, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th is not that difficult as it was from the beginning. So anything you start brand new is going to be difficult.
Yeah. It's kind of like a streak. You want to keep going. If you fall off, it's going to be tough to get back on it.
Yes.
And
I agree.
That's where I fall, because I was every day, because there was a gym at the job. So Monday twice, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday twice. I was going. Sometimes
I used to see your videos, man. Yeah, inspirational, man.
But it was like COVID hit, and we were allowed to work from home, and I didn't have to drive into work. And I was like, all right. And then I ended up getting some dumbbells here, and I said, all right, I'm not going to be able to go into the bench, and but I can still do stuff here.
Right.
But again, if it's not part of your normal routine, you get lazy. And I didn't create something at home that was acceptable for me to keep going. Gotcha. So it was like, all right, dumbbells. I'm looking at dumbbells right now. But it's like, I needed to keep that going. I needed that discipline for a different regimen at home. And I fell off with that. So it was like, I'll do stuff here and there, but not as consistent as I should. And again, it's not for the ego now. It's more at our age for survival.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, you need to ward off things. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think the saying is like, motion is lotion. So if you're just doing something, your body's going to thank you for it. The easiest thing that you learn to do when you're really young is how to walk. I think walking is probably like one of the best forms of exercise that you can do for your body. You utilize so many muscles. And that's honestly how I got into shape. It wasn't like, or got into fitness. It wasn't like I was going hard at the gym or anything. I just went for a walk around the neighborhood, and it felt good mentally. And it just like, I was like, let me go to a different block. Let me go a little bit farther. And then I was like, just kept on going. And then I would reward myself for like, let me go to the store. If I was walking over here, I'm over here. Little things like that made me look forward to the walk. But I think people think you have to go like full into it, and that's really like a big deterrent. But if you just small increments, you just keep on pushing yourself, what you're capable of. If you're capable of doing it, then you can do a little bit more. That's what I've learned about myself. And I don't know if anyone else can relate to that. But.
For me, I could start working out, and like, I don't know, I go hard. I just go hard. My problem is the hardo bread that comes in the carbs, man. I can't. I'm a carb head. I love the snacks, this, and I know that you got to substitute and make changes and stuff, but It's a battle, man. It's a battle, man. I come from, we're all of Jamaican heritage. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, when you said huddle bread, I was just picturing the butter.
Come on, man. A nice chunk piece too. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I guess if you're working out consistently the way you guys do, you can have your cheat days, right?
Listen, I love food. I don't think I'm ever gonna give up any of my favorites anytime soon, but I know that I'm going to pay for it. So I don't really feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go off the deep end and eat a whole roll of hardo bread, but
I will. But
I was going to say, especially a small one.
Little smalls, like the non-sharer, you know?
The personal.
Yeah, man.
Don't have a personal hardo bread. That's hilarious. Yeah, but the running theme between both of y'all is that, from what I'm hearing, is that the physical workout connects you to a mental good feeling, which could lead to a spiritual good feeling. So it's that whole, mind, body, soul.
Trinity.
That whole mind, body. So you want to speak on that a little bit, Winston?
Yeah, of course. So the for me, the physical aspect of it is like nothing for me. It's me starting to evolve and trickle that into like spiritual.
Gotcha.
Other sectors of my life. The I can go to the gym. I could do whatever I need to do because the weights I'm familiar with it. But other aspects of my life, I'm trying to get that more highlighted as well.
Got you. So,
and
do you find out that working out helps you in the other areas? Like it enhance? Do you find that they're intertwined for you at this point, or are you still? Is it like a work still in progress?
It's always a work still in progress, I feel. But I feel like I'm getting more clarity now.
Gotcha.
Like the more consistent I go, if I go to the gym before I go to work, I'd already programmed myself it's gonna be a good day, like no matter what.
Right.
Like I'm gonna get through this day. I'm not gonna get vexed at work, and then I'm gonna read the Bible on my way to work.
Nice.
I'm gonna be more conscious of. I could have hardo bread, but I'm not gonna have hardo bread.
Right. We'll leave that hardo bread alone now. Come on.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm not the most clean eater, but also, like I said, I'm more aware of like, okay, I had hardo bread yesterday. I can't have it Friday again and Saturday.
Right.
Substitute that, but it's just it's a work in progress.
Something's wrong with that? No?
You don't want the bread combined, yo. You don't want the bread for combined, yo.
Your little green part.
You have to finish
pull that green part off. It's still good, bro. And then if it's a little stale, we toast it, yo.
Put garlic on it.
Right? Yeah, no, but I hear you, man. That's important, man. You can't. I say like life is a tripod, right? Mind, body, soul. If you're only doing two, you're still unbalanced. You really have to touch on all three. I guess, like I said, we just wanted to talk about like consistency and how we could, when people watch this and listen to it, what they could take from it to remain consistent. I think you guys provided that for us.
Oh, cool.
No, because it's good to hear it, and we could read it all we want, but here we have two people who actually live it. It's different.
And we don't know each other, and the stories really connect. It's like you kind of get siloed in this process. Like for me, it started as like a health journey, and then I moved into fitness. So in that, you're changing mentally, you're changing spiritually. So your relationships with all of your peers, your family, everything changes at the same time. And you're trying to navigate like this new level of spirituality that you're on, this new conscious state that you're at, like, like what you need to hold yourself accountable for. And there's certain things that you can't relate to with certain people anymore because it's like, I'm not the same person that I was when I started this.
That's
and
deep.
So it's fitness, but it's like kind of, to me, it's like kind of the key to happiness or to being content.
Keeping everything fit.
Yeah, so a lot of lessons in it. I'm still learning. I don't think it's ever going to stop. I don't think there's like a end, like I'm going to have a know-all of when I know I've gotten somewhere or whatever. It's just, this is my life. I think people, when they start fitness, they think, okay, I just need to get to this weight. I need to get to this goal or something. But you changed your life, and it's a big deal. Yeah.
And that's something too, that what you were saying, there's like, you changed your life. There's also, and with this kind of where I'm seeing it from my side, it's like life changes for you too, in a sense, because I lost my mom during pandemic 2020, right? So it was like, all right,
I hear that.
Thanks. It was like slight, and my dad was 2017, so it was like he always had health issues. My mom, she had some, but she was, carrying on, had the dementia. So you're dealing with the struggles of now you're taking care of her. Me and my brother were doing that, and then you're home, hibernating, not going to the gym, keeping that regular schedule. So that's where I lost the discipline. So it's like sometimes life throws things at you, but again, if you're spiritually all right, if your mind, your body, if your mind and your soul is okay, it's an imbalance, but sometimes it can help push that other portion.
Yeah.
And I was letting the pandemic, the news, the being at home, the not wanting to work out, the kind of, the grief and depression take it over. So it was like, all right, the drinks is here.
Mm-hmm.
The foods is here. I'm not a regular sweets person, but I'll cook up some burgers and meats and quick fast, and then just sit down on it and get into this slump depression. But it's like, talking to my wife and kind of help motivate myself, reading the Bible like we should be doing, it gets you going again. So it's like, all right, I can pick myself up now and try to move forward. And that's what you got to continue to, just when things come at you, you got to work through them, man. It's hard. You got to press on.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Thanks for sharing that, G.
Yeah.
And also too, man, it's kind of like you had your situation, but it's good for other people to hear this, to know that they're not in a pocket or isolated. You're somebody who has gone through something, and you express like what happened when you were going through it. Other people need to hear this, man.
Yeah. Because everybody go through something, especially with, loss of someone, or break up in a relationship, or there's arguments, or loss of job or something.
Yep. This
you
life
gotta
thing
find
is real.
that.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to find that inner inspiration to keep moving, man.
I think when you don't find something to latch onto, like I think we're all vessels. I look at us as all vessels. And if we don't fill it with, like, say, the word, and fill it with things that are going to keep you motivated and moving forward, it's going to fill with something that you don't like and you don't have control of.
Right.
So it's very important that we do that and push forward, Yeah.
Serious. Now, just asking, are any one of you guys like you meat eaters still, or vegan, or strictly fish or vegetarian or anything, or?
So I haven't had meat for like 33 days, something like that.
How's it going?
Yeah, I mean, at first it felt weird, like my energy was low, but I'm not doing it to like make a transition. I just feel like I was consuming like a lot of different stuff.
Gotcha.
It was like I would go out with friends, we probably, I'll find myself having Kennedy's. Mind you, I'm not clear-minded at the moment, so now I'm eating that. So I'm like, okay, you're off. So I'll wake up the next 2 days and I feel off. So I said, let me just shy away from that, and then the mixture with that and, booze and hanging out when you go out with friends that, like your daughter's saying, that's not aligned with what you're doing. It's like a battle. So now I'm like, I want to chill with them, but I want to go to the gym in the morning. I'm going to just chill there. Like, we all go for that. So it feels very empowering. I could go to bed on a Friday at like 10 o'clock and get up 7 a.m. and destroy the gym and know that the day is going to be a good day.
Right.
Based off of that conscious decision that I was able to make. So I'm doing pretty good with the no meat. Back to your question, but I'm gonna get some steak soon, or maybe a piece of chicken. Something. I miss the taste, but it's not gonna be like a forever thing. I just want to test my body.
Got you.
I have a friend. Cause I post stuff on Instagram, like videos of me talking, or fitness videos, or just a picture, whatever the case may be. And she was like, "Your face looks different." Like, yeah. And she's like, "You have no inflammation in your face."
Inflammations. Oh, okay.
I'm like, what is that? She sent me an article, and she showed me an old picture, and my face looked like puffy. And me having no meat, I feel like my face is more clean. I can't see it though. I mean, I could see it, but prior to her saying that, I didn't I didn't feel that way. I looked in the mirror and I looked at old pictures. I'm like, oh, I do see that.
It's so weird.
It's crazy.
It
like,
is,
yeah.
My brother's like that too. He's straight vegan going on, I think 5 years now.
Yeah.
And when I say like just lean and healthy, then I try. I said, all right, let me do some of them. I ain't giving up everything, but let me try a meal here, there.
Mm-hmm.
You can find stuff that'll work. So it's just, adding it to the diet. So some days, some week, maybe a week, I'll go with some vegan meals and then back on. And you do feel the difference. Sometimes you feel energy, but it's a difference, man. It's a difference.
No, 100%. So after like the first week and a half, the energy was there.
Mm-hmm.
But also I would wake up and I feel light on my feet.
Mm.
Like I'll be walking to the train, and instead of me putting on like some rap music or Bob, whatever I feel like listening to, I'll put in like the Bible on audio, and I'm walking like I'm here now, like I'm present.
Right.
I'm in my body. I'm walking. I'm like, oh, I feel good.
Yeah.
I'll get like a light breakfast, like a no meat breakfast, and the day just goes. Sometimes I'm starving because I need to learn to like substitute the meat sauce. I'll be starving, like,
right.
I'm at work, like lunchtime, like I'm hungry.
Yeah.
But I just, as time go by, I'm not as hungry as I was before. I just drink more water. I started to implement different vitamins. So there's a lawyer at my job, and he's vegan for 5 years. So he's giving me some pointers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take heed to it, but I'm not gonna shy away from me forever. But as of right now, it's going on almost like
just watch your intake. Yeah.
I just want to be mindful. I just want to feel good. I want to be able to chase my daughter, like chase her down. Like,
hey Layla, what's up? How you doing?
Hey.
Yeah.
How about you, Jay? You still meat or?
So I haven't had red meat in years, and I don't know the exact time of when I stopped eating it. It's just something I did because my older sister Joy, she stopped eating it, and I was like, I wonder how that is, and I just haven't gone back. But I love some chicken. I can eat chicken every day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, chicken. Chicken, fish, and turkey. That's what I stick to.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's another thing, man. I got
work to do, Sam.
I got work to do. No, but listen, I gotta say, my daughter. So, she wasn't living with us for a while, and the last couple of months she, was living with us, and she is such an inspiration to just be around, to see how she moves, how she's eating. Like we have a little treadmill down here, workout mat and everything, and she is like loyal, like on it. So it does motivate. I do my little motivates you. Yeah, I do my little 3 days a week now. I just got to work on the diet part.
You're doing something.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are harder on themselves. Like give yourself.
You have to have grace with yourself.
Yeah. So I'll have a good day, but then tomorrow I'll make up for it. Tomorrow, like if I do really well today, tomorrow I'm be like, yo, listen, man, I didn't have no burger yesterday, so I can have 2 today, man. I'm good.
One.
Yeah. I
gotta work on it.
Really crave it after a good workout.
Yeah.
You think you'll be good, but you have to be conscious because your body will crave everything that you shouldn't be having.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really an effort to not jump into that. And after a while, it does get a little bit like, I'm aware that I really want this, but I shouldn't. So.
And I think the part that comes in is your body, you're working out. Your mind is craving it. I really believe it's the soul that deters you from, giving into your temptation.
Yeah.
So that is a big part too, So it's not just a 2-part where it's body and mind.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have that third part.
3. Yeah.
Got to be that. Let me ask you, Winston, on that. When you did your 30 days of no meat, what else did you do?
So I've been reading the Bible for maybe. I started reading the Bible maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks before making the decision to not eat meat.
Okay.
Maybe like 40 something days. Like I read through the whole Genesis. I'm up to today. I actually read Exodus 21. So I try to read like a chapter a day and just like sit down and like sit on it.
Right.
It's the same with Gary. Like I lost my parents, both of them last year. Like 3 months apart. So it's like that was rough. So now I say, you know what? Go see what the Bible got to say. Like, let me just, it's not just the working out, but I need some different type of energy, I would say.
That energy, yeah.
Sure, yeah, like I need to, because like you said, going through like depression and stuff like that, it comes and goes.
Yeah.
That's why during the pandemic, I wasn't watching TV. I was actually training myself and people in parks outside. Like I was like so dark. I was like purple.
Yeah, I remember that, because that's what I remember. I followed one of your pull-up regimens you did once.
Yeah,
I remember that, and I followed that, and I was like, "Yo, this dude is crazy."
I think everybody has to be a little bit crazy.
Yeah,
About what they love.
Mm-hmm.
I would help my daughter with her homework. We have some weights in the backyard. I'll be doing my weights in the backyard, or I go to the park. I do my pull-ups, and then people. The weirdest thing about it, people was gravitating more to me during that time to train them. It was supposed to be like distancing away. That's when people became more mindful. Like maybe I could lose this 15 pounds, or just in the house eating pizza and hard open, whatever they're doing. The depression could trickle over into any aspect of your life.
Sure.
So they wanted to exhort that energy out. Like I'm home, our regiment's off. I'm used to being, social with people. Now we have to look at each other through the screen. Yeah. That's why I go outside. I can't see my loved ones. Yeah. I think I was kind of like their escape for a little bit, which felt good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what it is,
nice.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta tell y'all inspired me. I've been working out like 25%, watching my diet but y'all inspired me to like want to go at least 50%. Yeah.
No, seriously. More. I'm ready.
No, y'all did, because I mean, wanting to do it yourself is one thing, but you guys' energy and hearing that what you've actually done in real time, that's inspiring. I'm making a conscious effort to be different after this conversation.
Nice.
Happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Man.
Another thing I want to say, a lot of people, I think for me, it was like a lot of years struggling to be in this like routine that I'm in now. I used to like want a partner or someone to be with me as I was working out and stuff. And now it's a hindrance. If you want to seriously take fitness, if you want to take that seriously, it's something that you have to go alone in. It's your body, not your bestie's body, not your mom's. It's you, and yourself. You just have to take that time to listen and push yourself a little bit more each day.
I'm assuming these are definitely helpful in the gym too. You put these on and you kind of zone out, and nobody's there with you.
Tunnel vision. I don't see anyone in the gym. I'm going. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
100%. Just like if you depend on a partner, it's like you're sharing the energy now.
Yeah. See what you're saying. Yeah.
Everybody went through that walk where I'm gonna go with my homeboy or my homegirl. If she don't go, no, I'm not gonna go today.
That just brings you back. Yeah.
So you're extra hype at work, get ready to go, and she's like, I can't make it, or like, I don't want to go. You're like, all right, let's skip it today.
Yeah.
Now, once you have the self-motivation, it doesn't matter where you at. Like the pandemic happened, you had dumbbells, I had my backyard, I had jump rope. Like you'll still be mindful to do something with nobody.
Right.
Just agreeing with
you. That's why to do it without do it on your own.
You guys supposed to be holding each other accountable. One person's like, I don't feel like doing it today. That gives you an out for the next time when you don't feel like doing it.
Right.
And then y'all both not going.
Yeah.
So
because nobody's gonna say like, you're not coming.
Right.
We go tomorrow.
Right.
Just the next week. Now we go one day a week.
And it's important if you feel it in that moment, you have that will, you have the power, whatever, to do it right now.
Jump on it.
Tomorrow's not going to be it. I'm sorry. I have it right now. I want to go.
That's a solitary journey. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, well, my wife, she's been working out too. We're going on a trip, so like, she's getting it in.
You want to get right.
Yeah, so I jump in with her every now and then, but even like her with her workout classes and stuff, like her stamina, she's surpassed me, Yeah. So I gotta get it in, because I can't have her like.
Let's go. Come on, ask. You gotta get it, brother.
Stamina mommy, and Hey,
you can't be the only one in the house not doing
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everyone in this house is doing
you gotta lead. You gotta lead right, sir. You gotta lead right. I hear you, man. I hear you.
Good. This is good,
man. Now let me ask you real quick, because you were saying you reading the Bible now. With the not eating meat, was that part of a fast you were trying to do, or you just said you were just going to wean off of meat?
Nah, I just woke up one day and I was like, I'm doing too much.
Okay, got you.
Speeding. Like, I feel like with my parents passing, I was putting things in my way, like to keep my mind subconsciously, to keep my mind busy. So if it's not the gym, which is a normal thing for me, I'm hanging out with people, I'm doing stuff, I'm here and there, and I'm like, I'm running from something. Like subconsciously, I'm always busy. Sit down, read the Bible, embrace it, like get to know the word of God a little bit better.
You never go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that.
Bro. I've heard. This is like my first time. I'm actually sitting down reading chapter, let it sit down, chapter, like no rush. It's not a novel, and I'm just taking in everything.
Yeah, I heard a pastor say this one time. He said, each chapter is like a full course meal, and when you finish it, just let it digest.
Yes.
Before you go on to the next chapter. Because the next chapter is going to have information that if you didn't digest the first chapter, prior chapter, you're not going to clearly understand. And I mean, you could read chapters a couple of times and get a different meaning each time, just on one word that you understand better, so that's good for your soul, man. That's excellent, man.
So that's pretty much part of the journey.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier, the fitness, lifting weights and stuff like that, I kind of know that,
Right.
So the unknown I want to know now. I want to apply that for my daughter, for my life, so I could walk a little bit more straighter. I think the morning I woke up, that particular weekend was President Day weekend. I went out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I woke up Monday like you're doing a lot. So right there, I was like, I'm not really boozing. I'm not meat. Like, let me just sit down for a second.
Time with it.
Yeah. Like I'm doing too much. Like when I say doing too much, it's just like, we could be more in depth, but I'm just doing too much. Like I'm just like speeding,
going nonstop. Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you moving like this? So let me sit down, because when I move too fast like that, I can't really pick up people's energy, and I find myself in places I shouldn't be.
Yes.
You shouldn't be.
Yeah. So when I'm more mindful and I'm just clear minded, I can say, I'm not going up the block. If I go to history, I know what they're doing there.
Right.
Like with me speeding, it's like you're running the red light. Like
like you losing focus a bit. Yeah.
You backtrack a little bit.
A lot. Like you'll find yourself being around the people that you like. I stopped hanging out for a reason. Like it's the same.
This doesn't make sense anymore. This is not relatable anymore. I can't get
100%.
And it's not anybody's good, bad, or indifferent. It's just you are coming into this new you that you're learning that's so different than where you were.
True.
Yeah. So it's a mind, body, soul journey again. I guess that's the theme.
Awakening.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing too when you start seeing results, and not just physical, like you're saying, you see things changing, you see the more positivity in yourself. Ain't no better feeling than that.
Yeah. I've been seeing numbers like crazy.
Me too.
I don't like crazy. Like I'll be
no, it doesn't.
What kind of number? We are talking numbers.
I see numbers all the time.
Yeah, tell me some numbers, y'all, because
I was gonna say
we need to play something. What you see?
Yo, it's just not right now, but I mean,
now I need the
numbers. So like the other day when we were leaving my little brother Sammy his basketball game that he had in Jersey, we were just driving on the highway and there was the number 111 in consecutive order. And then I saw it again when we got to a red light and an address. And I'm like, why is this number keep coming up? So I look it up and it's basically just saying like, keep going on the path that you're going. And I don't want to always like read into like the voodoo, not voodoo, but the spirituality stuff, whatever. But I keep seeing this numbers in consecutive, like in threes. I'll see ones, I'll see two. I see the number 2 especially, but I'm not looking for it. It just keeps on coming to me. And yeah, but that's really cool that you said that because I thought I was just going crazy.
No. I don't think we're going crazy. I feel like it's just I feel it's the Most High and the universe just throwing stuff at us, and we just now that we're more mindful of what's going on, we can see it. Like my two of my friends text me 2 days ago. What I looked at it later on. One was at 2:22, one was at 3:33, and I'm bugging. I'm like, hold up. Like there's no coincidence of that.
Yeah.
I'm aware of it. I'm able to be like, oh, 2:22, 3:33. Before, if I was speeding, I would have missed that.
You would have missed that. Yeah.
Like, I gotta text them back. That's it.
And I don't know if this means anything, but I did get a check sent in the mail on that it was the transaction took place on 2/22/22. And I was like,
wow.
It's money that I did not expect, and it just came. It was what's up. I was like, this is crazy, and I know God is someone's talking. So
all right, I'm gonna start working on it because all I'm getting is bills. I ain't getting no checks.
Not that number.
Yeah.
Well, listen. This has been great. I love this conversation. I'm motivated, and hopefully, when other people watch and hear this, they're motivated as well. You know, that was the whole purpose. That's the whole purpose of this show.
Yeah.
To give back.
The best thing you can do is just spread the word, because it doesn't do anything if we hold on to I feel like I have like a secret to happiness or something, and it doesn't do me any justice if people don't know about it. So
well, Janice, thank you for being on the show. Winston, Layla, thank you guys for being on the show. Really appreciate you guys. We got 1 minute left. G, take us out.
Great show. Just want to tell y'all again, thank you to the guests. Thank you to my brother Eskil. I'm DJ G Dub, and we here coming with more stories weekly, or how many other times you want to do. But thank you everyone for joining us. Peace.
Right.
Thanks.
Bless.
Thank you.